And welcome everyone to the Global Trophy 2018 Finals.
It's a prestigious occasion, and I'm well excited for this. This is going to be a real humdinger.
This is a pretty stacked Global Trophy Finals, even with omissions.
Yeah, so
pretty big omissions.
Sadly, no Nigeria, who are former runners-up, and no Germany, former winners, no Argentina, former three-time winners, and the most winningest team, if that's the correct term.
Yes, well, the team with the most wins, but close enough.
Yeah.
Yep. We have 7 teams in the Global Trophy Finals that have made it to the finals, the final 2 before.
Yeah, this is it's going to be a great final, and I'm excited to see who does well. Should be a good few matches.
Yes, let's put it this way: we have 21 teams here who have achieved a top 8 spot at least once. This is going to be big.
It's going to be a huge finals, and unfortunately, we have news of the dud team for the finals.
Yes, you can tell how stacked this is. All 32 teams in the Global Trophy have made it to a previous one.
Yep, it's true.
Well, last year I think we had like 3 teams that that had never made it to one before, which does mean that sadly, the only team that has not made it to a round 2 before, Sierra Leone, will be our dud team.
Yeah, it's a shame, but it's the way it goes sometimes, and I think, yeah, it's just the way it is.
Yeah, so Sierra Leone will be our dud team for the Global Trophy Finals. So Sweden, Syria, and Thailand just barely got away with it from reaching the second round before. Syria's in 2005.
Yep, and I think this is going to be a great finals. My money again has been with Italy the whole way through, and I think it will remain with Italy. But you never know; there could be a real surprise in this tale. Australia. I've got a feeling Australia could be on for something big this year.
Yes, well, they've never made it past the second round, but they have made it to the second round on 6 occasions, so...
They've been very unlucky in the past, haven't they?
Yeah. Could they be top 8 this year? Let's find out. So, we're going to go from bottom to top, because to fill suspense and all that bollocks. Just being honest.
Yeah.
The only problem is now trying to remember which... there we go. So there's Sierra Leone. That'll be our dud team from Africa. So Africa's already lost one.
Yeah.
Not very good for them. Next up, ranked number 31 out of these 32 teams that are still in the Global Trophy, we have Thailand.
Yeah, Thailand, probably one of the biggest underdogs in this tournament, but it did quite well in the Asia qualifiers, so you never know, they might bring a surprise.
Yes, they did. They have made it to the Global Trophy finals before, and as everyone else has, but their best performance ever has been round 2. That was in 2008.
Is it 10 years ago now?
Yes, Sierra Leone's best performance, although it was their only appearance in the Global Trophy Finals, round 1 in 2014.
But they never made round 1 twice.
Yes. Next up we have Syria.
Syria, again, they did quite well in their qualifiers, but it's going to be tough for them to escape anyone unless they end up with, say, a Thailand in round 1.
Or the dud team.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. They might end up with that.
Yes. Syria have made it to a second round before in the Global Trophies, but that was in 2005, the first Global Trophy.
Yeah, so it's a long time ago now, but they're still here, and they're looking good for a good performance this time around.
Yes. Out of these 32 teams, they are ranked number 30.
Number 30?
Indeed. I thought you said, like, last time we did this, we grew up from that.
Ah, mate, I'm bringing it back.
Bringing it back. Oh, God. I didn't know you were Justin Timberlake, man.
Yeah, man.
All right. Let's next go with our first team from Europe. Ranked 29 out of these 32 teams. Sweden.
Yeah, Sweden.
Sweden, indeed.
Sweden.
Sweden have made it to round 2 before.
You said Sweden.
I know I did. Woody Woodpecker, Volley Volrus.
Oh, for God's sake.
Bringing that back. Sweden have made it to round 2 before, but that was in 2014. But that was enough to get Sweden to not be the dud team. So fair play.
Just about.
Yes.
Just about.
We haven't had an America's team yet.
Yep.
That will not happen for a while. Next up, we have representing Asia, their third team here. It is Japan.
Yeah, Japan are a good side as well. I think they could be, depending on the draw, they could be a force to be reckoned with, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yes, they made it to the second round of the Global Trophy Finals 3 times in 2005, 2012, and 2013.
Very good side of Japan, and I think underrated by many.
Yes. Next up, representing Africa, we have Gabon.
Their second consecutive global trophy. I believe.
No.
Oh, they don't know.
No. Oh, I think it might be actually. No, because I've only got their round 2 performances here.
Yeah, so I think they've been there for the last couple of years.
Yeah, so it might be. Gabon have made it to round 2 on 3 occasions in 2009, 2012, and 2014. They are ranked 27th in these.
No, not a bad team, Gavin.
Next up, the first team from the Americas. It is Ecuador.
Yeah, Ecuador are a decent side, and I think are going to be a good, solid team to face against. It's not going to be easy for anyone to beat them, but we'll have to wait and see.
Ecuador made it to 3 round 2 appearances, including the last 2 global trophies. They have made it to round 2.
Not bad, really.
Yes, their round 2 appearances are 2007, 2016, and 2017.
There you go.
Next up, we have, representing Asia, China.
Yeah, China. They need to invest more money in their team. They really do.
Yes, they do. They made it to round 2 on 3 occasions, but have not done it since 2011. The other 2 appearances before 2011 was 2008 and 2006.
It's a long time ago now.
It is. Next up is our second Americas team, Bolivia.
Bolivia, of course, doing quite well in the qualifiers, didn't they? They did all right.
Yeah, they did pretty well indeed. They have made it to round 2 on 3 occasions in 2008, 2011, and 2013.
There you go.
They are currently ranked number 24. Now it's time for rank number 20.
Side.
Yes, now it's time for rank number 23, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, probably, I think arguably the most. I think they've won the most Asia trophies. How long will that last? Maybe another 2 years until Australia win it again. But Australia and Saudi Arabia are the 2 big Asian teams, as well as South Korea, to watch out for. So I think Saudi Arabia are going to be, a good team to reckon with.
Yes, and while while South Korea has flourished in the global trophy finals, Saudi Arabia and Australia have not. First is Saudi Arabia. They've made it to their best performance has been the second round on 4 occasions.
Maybe this year, though.
Yes. 2015, 2011, 2005, 2011, 2016, and 2017. So they made it to round 2 the last 2 times, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see how they get on.
Next up, the only team from Oceania. No bloody surprise.
It's Australia.
It's Australia.
They're a fantastic side, aren't they, Australia? I mean, they win the qualifiers year in, year out, and I just hope that they can translate that into global trophy form. I think if they get Drew one of the smaller teams, they might have a good run. We just have to wait and see.
Yes, they may be the big fish in the pond of Well, they may be the big fish in the little pond of Asia, and the whale in a teardrop of Oceania when it comes to global trophy. They've only made it to the round. They've only made it to the second round. Their best performance. They've done it 6 times though. 2006, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2014, and last year, 2017.
They have been unlucky with their draws though.
Yes, they have.
Every year.
Next up, we have teams who have made it to the quarterfinals, a top 8 place.
Yeah.
First up, Peru.
Peru are a good side, very good side, but quite surprising that they're here.
Yes, their best performance has been the quarterfinals in 2015.
That's a shocker that was for Peru, wasn't it, really?
Yes. Next up, we have, representing Africa, a team that we didn't expect to be here again, Liberia.
Yeah, they're playing well, aren't they, Liberia?
Yeah,
they've had a good few seasons.
Yeah, certainly playing well the last 2 seasons. Liberia's best performance was last year, where they finished in the top 6.
Huh.
Oh, sorry, top 8. Apologies.
Well, they finished in the top 6 technically, so...
I think they did, yes.
They're a good side, Liberia, and I think they're going to be another team to watch.
Yes, next up we have a team, once again, represent Africa, the Ivory Coast.
They knocked out Nigeria.
Yes, big performance for them. They made it to the quarterfinals before. That was in 2015.
Yeah, a couple of years ago now, but again, a side to be reckoned with, aren't they?
Yes. Next up, representing Europe. Only our, second European team so far, so you can tell the rest of them are good.
Yeah.
I believe, unless I got this wrong, which I sure hope I haven't. Yeah, that's right. Okay, never mind. Conscious. Croatia.
Croatia?
Yes, Croatia. They're ranked number 18, and they've made it to the quarterfinals before in 2016.
Oh, wow. Croatia, of course, former European champions as well.
Indeed. Next up, representing Americas, is the Argentina killer, Chile.
Good side. Very good side. And I think a team to watch out for, certainly.
Yes, Chile have... they made it to the Global Trophy quarterfinals before in 2013, their only appearance there.
I think it's going to be tough to stop Chile. I think they've got a very decent side, and I think maybe with a good run could be semi-finalists.
Yes. Next up, we have Russia.
Yeah, Russia did well to beat France in the European section. They made the semi-finals this time around, and I think again they're going to be tough to beat.
They are two-time former Global Trophy quarterfinalists in 2018, or in 2008 and 2013. So this year, 2018.
Yeah, every 5 years they're due one.
Yeah, could it happen this time? You never know. Next up, we have Portugal.
Very good side, and I think probably a bit underachieving really in terms of their stature as a footballing nation. I think they'll be ones to watch this time around, but we'll have to wait and see.
They've made it to the quarterfinals on 2 occasions, in 2006 and 2015. A big gap between the two.
Yeah, but they're always good to watch, Portugal, and again, they're not going to be easy opponents for any team.
Yes, next up, representing Africa, we have Morocco.
One of the bigger African teams, and I think are going to be... could they possibly make a quarterfinal again?
Well, they were due one 2 years ago and didn't get it, but they made it to two former quarterfinals in 2008 and 2012.
There you go then.
Next up, we have ranked number 13. Unlucky 13, unlucky for some, it's Iran.
Yeah, in terms of Asia, they're a big fish. They've won the Asian section before, in 2013, and they're a decent side. Oh, no, 2005. Sorry, my bad. They've won it twice.
Yes, in 2013, in fact, they actually made it to the quarterfinals as well, so a very good run for Iran that year. They also made it to the quarterfinals in 2011. Yeah,
they're a good side of Iran, and I think they've got the potential of making a good run together. It's just that it's no guarantee in this tournament. You can never confirm yourself as a potential quarterfinals, because this is the business end. This is where it counts.
Yeah, these are the biggest teams pretty much. And now, speaking of biggest teams, our last 12 teams have all made it to semi-finals at least.
Yeah, Final Four territory.
Yes. First up, it is the USA.
Yeah, finishing third in the past. They're a top side, aren't they?
Yes, they finished third in 2010.
Yep, and I think ultimately they had a good run as well. They made the final of the Americas qualifiers, so there's no disgrace to losing to Brazil.
Yes. Next up, we have representing Africa. We have two big teams actually representing Africa. But first up, we have the winners of the African qualifiers, Senegal.
No one saw that one coming.
No, Senegal have no one saw Senegal making it to the semi-finals before. That happened in 2009.
I have to say, Senegal are a pretty decent side. They're the only team other than Cameroon and Nigeria to win the Africa section. I just think, a bit of momentum this time around. Maybe, they could have a good run here.
Yes, it's now time for the top 10. The top 10 ranked teams in the Global Trophy that are still in. First up, it's Ghana.
Yeah, they finished in the semi-finals as well in 2006, a while ago now, but they're still dangerous.
Ghana were giant killers in 2006, and that's what got them their semi-final spot.
Yep, good side.
Next up, a team that has not tasted semi-final glory since the first Global Trophy. It's Colombia.
They're not a bad side, though.
Yes,
they're really not a bad side.
Yeah, so it has been 14 years since Colombia made it to the Global Trophy semi-finals. Will that happen this time? Will they break the 14-year deadlock?
I think they've got to have a big performance this year, surely.
Yes. Now it's time for the team that is pretty much always the bridesmaid, never the bride. They have made it to 3 Global Trophy semi-finals, but have never won it. But never won to the finals. It's the Netherlands.
Yeah, and they're one of the better teams in Europe as well. I think Netherlands so unlucky in the past, and I think they could even go and win this thing. They're that good.
Yes, they are semi-finalists in 2007, 2009, and 2017.
There you go. You see, so maybe this year. Maybe this year.
Right, we're into the final 7 now. All 7 of these teams have made it to a Global Trophy Finals. The Grand Finals before. The top 2. The big cheeses.
Yep, the big dogs.
The big dogs. First up, it's a favourite with so many people.
It's South Korea.
It's South Korea.
So, could they do it? I mean, they came so... They only lost 2-1 to Spain as well that year.
Yes, 2016, South Korea became the best ranking of all time Asian teams.
Yeah, no other team from Asia has came in the top 2 before, and I think they're just such a plucky team, and since then they've come second in the Asia qualifiers this year, only losing to Australia, who are unbeaten in qualifiers. So
yeah, they are.
They're
certainly getting better.
Yeah, I think so. Over time, they've just been improving, and I think this is, South Korea are a dangerous team to watch out for.
Yep. Next team, what a lot of people would say will be the number 3 in America, apart from, obviously, Brazil and Argentina, but they are the current runners-up of the Global Trophy, the silver medalists, finalists in 2017, Mexico.
Yeah, I think as well, they're improving. I think that's a real statement of intent last year, and I think they're going to be tough to beat. Really tough to beat.
Very difficult to beat. I mean, they're currently number 6 in this lineup, and 2017 runners-up.
There you go.
Next up, it's Sam's pick to win. They are 2-time finalists of the Global Trophy in 2007 and 2012. It's Italy.
They're due it, surely.
They are very due it.
Yeah, they've been finalists twice. They've won the European section God knows how many times. Surely now.
Yes, but then again, there's another team who could also deserve it. This is the only team in Global Trophy history to make it to 2 consecutive finals but not win it. And have still not won the Global Trophy. It's Cameroon.
Cameroon, they're a great side, aren't they? They're a great side.
Their heyday was in 2008 and 2009, where they finished runner-up on both occasions.
Can they do it?
They could.
They could.
They could. Next up, it's time for the top 3, the champions. The former champions are coming in. First up, we have the winners of the 2018 Global Trophy American Qualifiers. Champions of the Global Trophy 2010 and 2015. 2-time former champions, Brazil.
I mean, what more can you say about Brazil? I mean, they've probably been one of the favourites, haven't they? I mean, they beat, Argentina are out. Argentina are the ones that usually beat them.
Yes, well, they are former 3-time champions.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I think Brazil are going to be tough to beat. I mean, obviously they're going to be tough to beat, but could they do it? I just don't get the feeling that Brazil have got enough to win.
Yes, well, you never know. Next up, we have the second highest ranked team, 3-time former Global Trophy champions in 2006, 2011, and 2016. Representing Europe, it's Spain.
Yes, I think, Spain are going to be, again, one of those teams where you have to think, how do you stop them? They've got this amazing track record of winning every 5 years. Obviously, it hasn't been 5 years yet, but you can't write them off, can you? Surely they can break the duck.
Yes, but can you really write off the defending champions? Record-breaking 4-time Global Trophy champions in 2005, 2007, 2009, and after so many years, they are the current champs. 2017 champions, it's France.
And what a team. What a team they are.
Yes, well, they are currently... They're ranked number 2 in the whole Global Trophy rankings, but for this final, they are the most successful team. Yeah,
and it's going to be tough to beat them. And I think, as much as I think my money's on Italy, I think France are going to be the ones that are going to, everyone's scared of.
Yes. Will they be the first team to win back-to-back global trophies? It's never happened before.
No, it's never happened. I can't believe it. In 14 years, it's never, ever happened, which is quite remarkable when you think about it.
But will it happen tonight? Let's find out. Hopefully, or that's not going to sound as epic. Sierra Leone will be the dud team. Let's go. God damn it. No!
That sounded so good as well.
I know it did. Alright, well, we'll be back in a minute and the epicness will be back on again. Sierra Leone, right. 4 times the charm. It's a 50-50 chance game. Thank God for that.
Okay, you're good?
Not really. I think I punctured a lung. But I'm fine.
You're here. You're alive.
I might not be for too much longer. Right.
Right, you ready?
I'm so happy I only have to do this once a year.
Hey, I think we should bring back Mayhead League. Not being funny.
Piss. No.
Yeah, come actually. I enjoyed that.
I know, but again, that'd be way too much time for me to do.
True. Same here. I don't really have the free time for it anymore.
Exactly. Right. Well, Australia, I don't think is going to be making it through round 1.
Did they get Brazil?
No, they got Mexico.
Oh dear.
Iran's already through.
They got the dud team?
Yep, they got Sierra Leone in the first match.
Mad ting.
Just write these down. So we got Gabon, Japan.
Interesting one.
Morocco, France.
That's an interesting one.
Brazil, China.
You can see which way that one's going to go.
And Italy, Peru. So, yes, the second bracket of the first bit has Gabon, Japan, Morocco, France, Brazil, China, Italy, and Peru.
Mad ting.
Right, we ready?
I am ready to go.
Right, same here. Right. 3, 2, 1. 4th time is the charm here. It's a 50-50 chance. Alright, I just want to say this.
It is, yes.
50-50 chance. First 3 times doesn't work. This is the worst one because you have to try and put them all in again from different continents. At least with one continent, you kind of know which ones you're putting in.
Yeah. I mean, it's all done now.
It's all done. It's all done for another year. So now all I need to do is just press X and enjoy life. First up, we have Iran versus Sierra Leone. So Iran's going through to the second round regardless.
Yeah, that's a good result for them. Obviously very fortunate, but you never know. It's Iran have had a good year. I think they deserve a chance in the round 2.
Yes, and with their second round competition, they could make it to the top 8. They got either Ghana or Syria in round 2.
It's a good lineup.
Yes. The other 2 matches in the first half are Australia, Mexico, Netherlands, Saudi Arabia.
It's quite an interesting draw.
You know, I said this is a star-studded global trophy. It looks like the teams that are not, let's say, up to scratch, or we don't think could win, have got each other.
Yeah, they've got a chance.
They've got a chance to progress further than what they have. So we're not going to be talking about progression not much until we get to round 2, because that's when everyone could progress further than what they ever have before.
Yep,
and we will be
absolutely.
telling you guys about that. First up is Ghana, Syria. So Iran through with a 3-0 bye victory over Sierra Leone. Ghana, Syria for the chance to take on Iran for a chance in the quarterfinals.
Ghana here have probably got the best chance.
Yes, they do. A 3-0 victory puts Ghana through to the second round.
That's quite convincing, that was.
Yes. Next up is Australia versus Mexico.
Big game, this.
And the win goes to Mexico by penalties. Australia are out again in the first round.
That's such a shame. That is such a shame.
Yes, but Mexico have done it once again. Next up, it's Netherlands versus Saudi Arabia.
I'd probably say the Netherlands are the favourites here.
Yes, they are. A 3-0 victory sends the Netherlands through, and that is that's an Asian team out.
That's a crunch match between Netherlands and Mexico in the next round, though.
Yes. And the winner of that match takes on the winner of the Iran-Ghana match for a chance at the semi-finals.
I'd say that's probably likely.
Yeah. Gabon, Japan is next up.
I'd say probably Japan.
Yes, but just barely. It was a 1-0 victory.
Through to the next round, go Japan. Is that their best ever result?
Let me have a look.
Or they've been in round 2 before?
They've made it round 2. In fact, this is their 4th time in the second round.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations to Japan there. Their 4th time in the second round has been realised.
Yep.
Yay. Hang on, let me just change some stuff around. So, yeah, just to show things before we go any further. Iran still need to make it one further to go further than where they've ever been before. Ghana needs to go even further than that.
Yep.
Mexico needs to go even further than that, and so do the Netherlands. So, yeah. But next up we have Morocco, France.
Probably France.
The reigning champions are gone!
No way!
Morocco beat France
That's probably the biggest shocker of the year so far.
Yes, Morocco defeat France, and they are through. Africa is running wild.
Unbelievable scenes here as out go the champions.
Yes, Morocco need one more win to go further in their attempt to make it to a third quarterfinals. France gone.
That's a huge moment, mate. That's the biggest shock of the year so far.
Well, hold your breath. Hold your breath. It's Brazil-China next.
Surely Brazil have got this.
Yes, they do. A 3-0 win puts Brazil through, but they will not have it easy in the second round. They have either Peru or, who I think is going to go through, Italy.
Surely the Italians are going to be the favourites here.
Yes, they are. A 3-0 victory puts Italy through. It's Italy-Brazil in round 2.
That's a big clash. That's a huge clash in round 2. But obviously, you know, it's not going to be easy for either of them, really, is it?
Next up, it's USA versus Russia.
I'm probably going to go for the... Well, this is interesting. Putin versus Trump.
Oh, God, no!
Who saw this happening?
Well, it's a high-scoring match, and it ends through penalties, and Russia go through. It's 3-3.
What a great game of football.
Yes. Next up, we have South Korea. They are here, former finalists. They battle Croatia.
Former European champions.
Croatia have knocked South Korea out in round 1.
That's a real shame, but out goes South Korea.
Croatia are through to round 2, and they will take on Russia. The winner goes through to the quarterfinals.
That's a great game.
Next up, it's Liberia versus Ecuador.
Interesting one, this. I'm going to go for Liberia.
Can Liberia make it to the quarterfinals again? Yes, well, they're through to the next round. A penalty victory beats Ecuador.
This is a great Global Trophy Finals. What a shocker.
Yeah, so Liberia through to their second consecutive second round. Next up is Cameroon, Sweden.
It's got to be Cameroon for me.
The kings of Africa are through.
Just about.
3-0.
Oh, wow, not even just about. Sweden defeated Cameroon, dominating and looking very strong.
Next up, can Asia? We've seen Africa knock out a former champ before. Can Asia do it? It's Thailand versus Spain.
I don't think so.
Oh, it was close. But a 2-1 win put Spain through.
Good result for Thailand, but yeah, the quality of Spain reigning supreme there.
Spain will take on the winner of our next match. It'll either be Chile, the Argentina Killers, or the Ivory Coast.
I'm going to go for Chile.
It's the Ivory Coast.
Wow,
They
Ivory
are
Coast
through.
are flying.
They're running wild here. They will take on Spain in the second round. Next up, it's Bolivia, Portugal. Bolivia battle Portugal next. What's your input on that, Sam?
Portugal.
Portugal. Yep, it is Portugal. 2-0. Portugal through to the second round.
I think the odds were, pretty much in Portugal's favour there, and I think, they're a dangerous team, and I think they're also ones to watch in this tournament.
Yep. Next up is last match of round 1. It's Colombia versus Senegal.
Big match this. I'm going to go for Senegal, though.
It goes to Colombia.
So I'll go the African champions.
Yep, the penalty win for Colombia means that they have a second round match against Portugal.
Should be a good game, that.
Yes, it's time for round 2. France are already out. We still have 2 former Global Trophy champions left in. Brazil and Spain. They are on opposite sides.
We could have a new champion altogether.
Yep, we could have a final between the only 2 Global Trophy champions still left in.
You never know.
Well.
We'll find out.
Next up, it's Iran versus Ghana in round 2. The winner goes through to the quarterfinals.
I'm going to say Ghana on this one.
It's Iran.
Wow, Iran.
Iran have knocked out Sierra Leone and Ghana.
Through to the quarterfinals.
Yep, they are through to the quarterfinals for the first time since 2013. Ghana, 2006 semi-finalists, gone in round 2.
Great. This is a cracking bracket. I'm really enjoying this finals.
Yeah, so Iran through. They have equalled their personal best.
Can they improve upon it? We'll have to find out in the
Well,
next round.
they will take on either Mexico or the Netherlands.
I don't know how this one's going to go. Netherlands?
It is Netherlands. Seed number 2's gone.
That's a shame, but Netherlands are a great team. I think they're going to be ones to watch towards the final.
Yes, next up we have Japan, Morocco. Winners go through to the quarters.
No one expected this, surely, but I'm going to go for Morocco.
Yes, Morocco, former quarterfinalists. Japan, if they win this, this will be their best performance so far. But they don't. Morocco through.
Yeah, great team, Morocco, and I think looking strong.
A penalty victory for Morocco means that at the moment, Morocco, it's been such a who's who. They've won their last 2 matches by penalties.
But hey, look, they beat France.
Yep, they've beaten France and Japan so far. Next up, Brazil, Italy.
Big clash this. Big clash.
Very big clash. The win goes to Italy!
Out go Brazil, one of the former champions have gone.
That means that we have one left. We have one left and it's Spain.
Will we have an all-new Global Trophy champion?
Well, that Ivory Coast needs to beat Spain for that to happen.
Not unheard of.
Yep, next up it is Russia, Croatia. Two teams that I believe are former quarterfinalists. Yes, they are.
Croatia for me.
It is Croatia. 4-0.
They're looking good, Croatia.
That's a devastating performance there for Croatia. 4-0 puts them through to the Global Trophy quarterfinals. They will take on either Liberia or Cameroon.
Cameroon surely are the winners there.
Yep, another 4-0. Looks like they're just going coast to coast here for Cameroon.
This is like, what a crazy finals this is. We could end up with a new champion.
We could. Can Ivory Coast prevent Spain from becoming champions again? They're taking on Spain. It's Ivory Coast, Spain. Spain dominant. 5-0.
That's a big statement, that is. That's them saying, okay, we're here to win now.
That's a hefty win for Spain. But can they be stopped by their next opponent? It'll either be Portugal or Colombia.
I've got to go for Portugal for me.
It is Portugal. They're through to the quarterfinals for the first time in bloody ages, I think.
For a derby with Spain, that's interesting.
Yes, Portugal, former quarterfinalist in 2015, actually. So there we go. Our quarterfinalists. I would just like to say, every team from South America is out.
That's crazy.
That
is ridiculous.
We have 5 teams from Europe still in.
1 Asian team.
And 2 African teams. It's Iran, Netherlands in the semi-finals. If Iran wins this, they will get their first ever semi-final spot.
I don't think they will, though.
Netherlands
for me.
Yep, Netherlands have been to the semi-finals on 3 occasions. And they've just made it 4.
There you go.
Netherlands through to the semi-finals. They will take on the winner of Morocco, Italy.
Italy.
Oh, God, the penalty just came out to bite Morocco in the ass. Italy win by penalties, 0-0.
That's a real shame.
Italy through. That means that all hope for a team that's not Europe to win the Global Trophy rests on Cameroon. They battle Croatia.
There we go.
They have won. Cameroon are in the semis.
Great stuff.
The hope that a non-European team wins the Global Trophy rests on one team. It's Spain-Portugal next.
There you go.
We're going to have a new champion!
Portugal have won!
We're going to have a new champion! Spain. Portugal have knocked out Spain!
Wow, what a finals this is!
We're going to have a new champion! We have Netherlands, Italy, Cameroon, Portugal.
Maybe it will be Italy after all these years!
It might be. Italy, 2-time former finalist. Cameroon, 2-time former finalist. And Netherlands, 4-time semi-finalist. Portugal, this is their best performance so far.
Portugal are an absolute dream of it all, but they beat their rival Spain and they could end up winning the whole thing.
You never know. Next up is Netherlands versus Italy. Winner goes through to the finals. It's a 3-2 win for Italy. They're in the finals again.
The 3rd time, Italy. Surely this is their time.
Cameroon, Portugal.
I don't know who to win. I think it's Cameroon, surely.
It's Portugal!
Portugal are
in the finals!
So it is going to be a European team that wins it.
Yes, but it's going to be a new winner.
Who's it going to be? Italy or Portugal?
It's Portugal!
What?
Oh my god!
I can't believe it!
It's Portugal!
Portugal are the winners of the Global Trophy 2018!
Portugal!
We said that we were waiting for a big performance from Portugal. It hasn't happened for year after year. It's finally come. Italy again broken-hearted in the final.
Portugal they are the lowest ranked team to ever win the global trophy at rank 19.
I'm speechless. Italy have lost again, and Portugal.
Portugal, by the way, bitter. Absolute bitter. Portugal won on penalties.
Oh,
1-1.
Goodness me.
Portugal.
What?
Time to type this down. Portugal are global trophy champions.
I didn't think we'd be saying that.
The first new global trophy champions since 2013 when Germany won it. And Portugal will be back next year to defend their title. Portugal. What a performance.
I mean, to beat Spain is one thing. And then to beat Cameroon and Italy to take the title. It's just magical. I mean, what? Go on.
Yes, Portugal's run started off with a penalty victory against Ukraine, followed by a 1-0 victory over Norway. They were knocked out in their semi-finals to Netherlands 1-0. That was enough to take them to the finals.
Go on.
In said finals, they beat Bolivia in the first round 2-0, followed by a penalty victory over Colombia 2-2, a 1-0 victory over Spain, a 2-1 win over Cameroon, and a 1-1 penalty victory over Italy sends Portugal to the Global Trophy Championship. They've won it.
I can't believe I mean, look, obviously, you know, Italy have been the team to watch. You know, I said Italy were going to win the whole thing. For them to come second, I feel quite vindicated by that. I feel quite good. But no one expected I don't think either of us have even mentioned Portugal to win this thing before recording this.
Well, Portugal, out of the 32 teams, was ranked 15. That's a rank outsider.
Yeah.
Their best performance before this was a quarter-finals. Twice.
And now they're champions.
Now they are the champions. They are the Global Trophy champs. Portugal are the champions. That is going to take a lot of getting used to.
That's crazy.
That is going to take a lot of getting used to, that is.
Well,
Jesus.
I'm stunned.
Same here. I do not believe that at all.
Wow. new champions.
Yes, and I was not expecting for it to be Portugal. I was expecting, you know, Italy, you know, maybe Netherlands, Cameroon, but not Portugal. They've stunned me.
So, there you go. Our new champions going into 2019 are going to be Portugal.
I mean,
what performance.
This has got to go down in Global Trophy history as the biggest upset.
Yeah. This is crazy.
History. Portugal are a good team, don't get me wrong, but they've never made it to a semis before. They've never made it to a finals.
And they've never won it.
You know, they've never won it. They haven't even
won a European qualifier.
Their qualifiers.
No, they've never done it. Italy have won it 5 times.
Yeah, they've gotten close, don't get me wrong, but they've never won it. So for Portugal to come just right out of the blue to win the Global Trophy is a shock.
There you go.
But it has happened, folks. Portugal, just put this on play again so you can all see one more time that the 2018 Global Trophy champions are Portugal.
Crazy scenes, absolutely crazy. And you know, take nothing away from Portugal; they're absolutely fantastic. You know, and I think maybe they could build on from here. Maybe we'll see them in the future playing at a top level and performing against the likes of the Italys and the Frances of this world.
Well, you never know. Well, that's something that we got to get down to. We've got a new winner of the Global Trophy for the first time in so long. It's Portugal. I don't think I wasn't expecting that. I doubt that anyone watching this was expecting that.
Yeah, certainly not me.
Apart from CR7 fans who are probably asking for it. But, we'll
Well, I was just wondering what it, so the Messi fans are okay.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yo, the Messi fans are horrible with this. You're going to be horrified. It's like twice in a row. What the hell? Didn't make it there.
God's sake.
That's bollocks. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it from the 2018 Global Trophy. Your new winners are Portugal. I'm gonna have to be saying that a lot after we do this.
Yeah, I think I need to lie down after this. I genuinely
That's
do.
just...
Wow.
I wasn't expecting Portugal.
There you go.
But anyway, guys, Portugal is the 2018 Global Trophy champions. The unexpected champions. They will be back next year to defend their crown. Will anyone be able to take it away from them, or will they go on to defend it?
Who knows? After this year, I believe, man. I believe.
Believe in the Portugal hype.
Yeah.
Believe in the hype. But anyway, guys, we'll see you for next year's Global Trophy 2019 and our reigning champions, Portugal. I've been Masterath.
I've been Sam at 64.
And we'll see you next year for Global Trophy, the 15th annual Global Trophy. Global Trophy 2019. We'll see you there.
Fucking Portugal.